Alright, this is gonna be a pretty simple video, I think. I'm just gonna kind of talk about, you know, your role as a certain class and a certain mission type. So, I'm playing Scout right now. I've got a, like a nice little loadout I made, deal with bugs, you shock them, shoot them, that kind of thing. I'm gonna do a mining mission, because those are usually pretty straightforward. Let's do this one. Seems fine. I usually plan has 4. My game's a little modded, nothing over the top. But basically, I'm just gonna take some time and kind of explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So let's go ahead and beer up. My lobby should be public, so I'm gonna wait and see if people join. I'm gonna go ahead and load in. Okay. So one of the first things I do when I load in is, listen for things like dialogue or bugs, environmental hazards, that kind of thing. Depending on the mission type, I'll probably hang out in the pod and kill enemies. I like to light up the cave. I kill loot bugs because they're bugs. They're a game mechanic. They're there to give you minerals and whatnot. You can usually leave them alone on, I'd say, has 1 to 3, no problem. But on has 4 and 5, I always kill them. You never know when that little bit of nitro is going to come in handy. You can mine gold too if you want. That's up to you. 1 unit of gold is worth 2 credits, so it's a 1 to 2 ratio, which is pretty alright. Not bad, and if there's nothing else going on, might as well just, do something. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for where the compact dirt is. Found it pretty easy because that boss, I'm gonna have him start mining it. And another thing that you kind of just develop as you go is understanding where to dig without checking the map. Because I can tell from the shape of this dirt that it's going to be down that way. And if I check the map, I'm correct. So I just kind of dig in that direction. That's just something you develop over time. Just, basic game sense stuff. We're going to go ahead and make a path. I'm going to go ahead and observe the environment. I don't want to deal with these things, especially when I'm stuck in goop. So, keep that in mind. Now, because right now I'm solo, I'm not lighting up a whole lot. These guys are actually kind of helpful, if you know what you're doing, because you can use them for crowd control, or, just let them kill themselves without, dealing more wasting any ammo. And sometimes when I walk by gold, I'll just power attack it. It's free gold, why not? It's easy to get. Okay. I'm using my tools as Scout, zipping around, avoiding damage as best I can. I'm gonna go ahead and get to a safe spot, activate that, go in here, and hopefully blow up the bugs. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. Now, you've got Gunk Siege here, so you can slap them if you want, but you can pickaxe them, shoot them, whatever you gotta do. I'll call Molly to my location. That's another thing. Make sure you're calling the mule frequently. Because, you gotta put the stuff in her. Okay, I hear a bunch of bugs coming, so what I'm gonna do is get my throwable ready, and I have the, we'll take Stun Sweeper. So obviously you don't want to use your throwable all the time. But in my case, I have 8 of them. They're gonna help me kill the bugs better. So, that's cool. That was tactical damage. I wanted to do that because I hate myself. No, I'm kidding. That was an accident. see, if I'm getting a little overwhelmed, I can just do that. Give myself some breathing room. Because again, I have Bosco, I'm gonna have him mine that. This.
Molly carries minerals, and we shoot bugs in mine. Or fly in a nest. I spit on your grave, spitter!
Grab the other gunk seed, toss it over, put it in Molly. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Okay, this cave is pretty tiny. This should be a pretty short mission. Hopefully. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. Just keep your eyes and ears open. That's the number one thing, I feel. That applies to any class, really. Alright, now I'm gonna take a guess and say that I need to dig this way.
Go!
Yeah.
Get to what?
Kinda.
Watch and learn.
Alright. Use my traversal tools, you know, zip around, keep it on recharge. Or keep it on recharge. See, you know what I mean. Make sure we clear the path. You don't want to accidentally blow yourself up. That would be no bueno.
Lights up!
Okay.
I was born ready.
So now because there's two mineral piles here, I'm gonna have Bosco mine one while I'm at the other. Pretty simple stuff.
Time to deposit.
Call Molly over. You can kill these guys with a headshot, by the way, without them exploding, if you need that. So that's cool. You can also do a quick deposit trick by holding E and then pressing W and your right mouse button at the same time. It's pretty handy stuff. You can probably find a better tutorial on it somewhere. I can't remember the video I watched, but it helped quite a bit. Okay, it's modded, but that's a swarm indicator. So depending on your playstyle, you might want to hunker down or you might want to move around fast, but light is going to be important no matter what. So, go ahead and light up. I don't need to power attack the minerals, but I want to because it's fun. The Stun Sweeper is really good at dealing with swarmers. If you need some breathing room, kills them in one hit. And I think it can hit up to 8 targets? Yeah, so Cryo's also really good for them too. Cryo's an instant kill on small enemies, and Mactera, which is nice. I'm keeping an eye on my ammo. By default, you won't have percentages. That's a mod, but you can roughly gauge how much you have. It's not too difficult. Just kind of bouncing around, making sure I'm not, you know, dealing with too many bugs at once. If you don't have mods like I do, you're probably gonna have default swarm notifications, and it will tell you what type of swarm is on its way most of the time. So he'd probably mention swarmers, so you can prepare adequately for that. Driller's really good at taking out swarmers. He's probably the best class for that. And then I'd say Gunner's a close second. And probably Engineer, and finally Scout. Not to say, you know, any class can't deal with them, it's just everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. No, I wouldn't even say weaknesses, just strengths and better strengths. Okay, so I'm keeping an eye on my ammo. I'm noticing that I have enough nitro for a resupply. I'm not too strapped for it. You know, might as well just call it resupply. Why not? I'm solo right now. You know, it's kind of in a downtime, so just have Bosco mine some stuff. Why not? Make sure to keep moving around too if you're Scout. Helps you avoid the bugs.
I got the deposit.
About halfway done. It's pretty cool.
Maybe we're not gonna die after all.
Here we go. Let's see. Yep, I'm all good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue on. Loot bug, kill the loot bug.
Killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
Okay. If a cave loops around like that, make sure to check your map. Seems like there's something over this way. Yeah. Right here.
Help me mine this. Taste the pickaxe.
Okay. Hmm. There we go. This is always just satisfying. If nothing else, it's just satisfying to watch. He's dead. They're dead.
I'm up. Flares up.
Ooh, cargo crate. Pepper him with the bullets you got. Power attack, because why not? It's on recharge, not a ammo thing. So you'll always have something to kill with. Although I wouldn't really recommend it. It's more of a preventative tool or a last-ditch effort, not a main tool. There is melee damage, but it's not your main source of damage, so don't treat it like your main source of damage. Heck, even his cryo driller with vampire, it's good. Melee damage, Bosco, fuck you. Melee damage is great, but it's not the be-all, end-all tool, you know?
Go. Get to one. Lighting. Weapon
The
ready.
beeping will get quieter the further you are from the crate itself, but because this is a linear path, I didn't see a
Heading to the mule.
crate. I'm going to continue carrying it with me, because I'm confident it's going to loop around somewhere where it needs to be.
Need some free space.
Alright, Molly, come on, let's go.
You're a state on the floor.
Oh, I totally forgot to mention reload canceling.
Deposit time. Porn
It's a pretty
ready.
helpful piece of tech as well. Just when you see the number go up, press right click and you're good to go. It usually saves a couple milliseconds. It's not like, you know, super duper intense, but it's still nice to have. Especially for the Warthog, for the NG, you never need to get the reload upgrade because you can just reload cancel. It just takes practice. Just gotta get used to the timing, that's all.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed. Light is
Okay,
on.
what I'm doing now with that flare is I am lighting up the cave so I get a better idea of what I'm looking at. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, this is probably the last cave, given the mission length and how far I am.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. I love this grappling hook.
Ah, this is bad.
You might think so because you're looking at a screen, but I'm actually down here, man. I say it's fine.
We should start the winning now.
I agree. The winning would be nice.
Lighting up.
It's good time to run, cowards.
I was born ready.
Oh yeah, with Tri-Jaws, if they shoot at you, run towards them, not away. If you run towards them, the projectiles are less likely to hit you.
What's this? Separate.
And also Bosco has rockets, so, you know, feel free to use those as needed.
Weapon ready.
Make sure you understand your loadout, because the loadout I have is not going to be the default one you're going to be having. So, you know, practice your stuff, you know, get familiar with your loadouts. Make sure you know what you're doing with the tools you have, because you're not going to do everything with every
Getting
gun,
supplies.
every traversal tool.
Stand your ground.
can still kill though. Every dwarf can kill. That's not an issue. And what I did there is because I was slowed down, I decided to grapple so I could get out.
We are strong. We win. And that is end of that.
Thank you, Heavy.
Reloaded.
Alright.
Lloyd!
There's a Jadis there. I'm gonna have Bosco mine it. It's safe for him to do that because it's nearing the end of the swarm.
Flares up!
Jadis.
Come here, you flying tin can.
What do you guys think? Do you think Jadis tastes like lime or green apple?
And loaded. Another day at the office.
I think it tastes like green apple. Alright.
I've got a bad feeling about this, but not as bad as usual.
There it is. Amazing.
Lighting up!
Okay.
Take off! Weapon ready.
Let's get Molly over here. Oh no, let's put Molly down there. Okay. Where's that gun seed? It rolled all the way down there. I'm just gonna get one of these.
Lock and loaded.
At least we know the cave is a boy.
I caught the molly.
Goodness gracious, Molly.
Could really go for a full through right now. Die.
I guess there's still one more
Lights
cave.
up! Bosco, come here. Hit it.
When there's enemies and I'm playing solo, I usually like to have Bosco kill the enemies while I mine. Unless I'm gunner or something. But I'm not gunner right now, so. Probably not the best idea. I'm not always right with the terrain checking. That's okay. That's what the terrain scanner is for. It's a tool in your arsenal. Use it as you see fit. I'm fairly certain there's gonna be a battery down here somewhere.
Let there be light.
Unless I'm tripping.
I was born ready.
Ooh, we're rich. Alright.
Lighting!
The problem with this on solo is you can't really ping it because Bosco will just pick it up.
Molly, come here. Back to hell.
There's a core stone.
Lights up.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't need it,
Help me mine this.
but you know,
Born ready.
if you see a core stone, do it if you want. They're not too tough if you know what you're doing. I usually prefer to do them in teams though, because a lot less difficult that way, especially if you have a gunner. Because zip lines are amazing.
Born ready.
Ollie, that is such a weird spot.
Music to my ears. Watch me fly.
Alright, we're good to go. Let's get some more nitro because I want another resupply. I'll probably drop it near the drop pod just in case. I am going to explore further because you never know what's down here unless you fully check.
Reloading.
Oh, and with the mining missions, if you see a gap in the hole, I mean, obviously feel free to explore if you want. It's your game. But if you follow the path that's more or less set out in front of you, basically guaranteed to end up there anyway, and you might get some minerals which you might have otherwise skipped. So that's always nice.
Light.
I guess I was wrong about the battery being in there. That's okay.
born ready.
I hear a faint beeping.
I fell!
Sounds like it's that way. Maybe it is down there, I don't know. Let's see. Oh goodness. Molly jump scare.
Ready.
Maybe it is down here. Hold on. No, no, not this cave. It's the one I came from. Oh my god, Molly. Molly will do that sometimes. She'll just get in your way.
Lightning!
That's just how she is.
Lock and loaded.
Okay, let me make sure this circles back. It does, okay.
Light is up. I was born ready.
Yeah, okay.
Now is coward killing time!
Great timing.
Flares up. Lock and
All right.
loaded. Ludicrous speed.
Hide, cowards!
Come again.
Squishy underbelly. Squishy bug.
Lighting up.
Alright, we're gonna put this up. Put this up here. And get the good stuff inside. You can also spam me and it does funny stuff. Brundles are very rare. I barely see them.
Lights up.
Alright, now we can open this up. Maybe not.
It's past your expiration date.
There we go.
I feel alive!
Let's go do nobody.
Weapon ready.
There we go.
Can't carry anymore.
Cool. I got a thing.
No!
I actually kind of like Danger Dice. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm out of throwables. I'm pretty low on ammo. Just gonna get some more because why not?
I needed that. I was born ready.
Hi, Molly. Let's get another one just because. Got a solo, so no reason not to.
Lift with your legs.
All right,
It's good time to
put the drop
run,
pod
coward!
and start making my way towards where I think it's gonna be. Pretty confident I'm going the right way. I could be totally wrong.
Pow! Ha ha!
No, I'm right.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Light is up.
5 minutes left in the mission.
And again, because I'm solo, there's no real reason to light up the caves I've been in.
Reloaded.
You know, unless this is the big one and I want to see what's in front of me, like that. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen two red sugars so close together like that. That's very, very fancy. I like that. And again, just power attack it. Why not?
Time to leave. Head for the drop. Lighting!
I usually like to save enough nitro for one resupply at the pod. In case I get there early, I can hold out while Molly makes her way there. Ah, right, this cave loops around a bit, doesn't it?
Lock and load it.
No, not that way. This cave is confusing. You get that sometimes. Make sure to check your terrain scanner if you're lost. It'll usually show you areas you haven't been or areas you have traversed. Oh, these guys are easy.
Hurry.
I killed at least 2. That's good.
Let there be light.
Here we go.
Look there. Horn ready. Lighting up.
Keep crying, baby!
Take that. Resupply pod is here. Everybody
Sweet.
collect ammunition. Let there be
Also,
light.
the flare gun does a little damage if you need to kill a small enemy, I guess. The traversal tools shouldn't be used as weapons, though.
3,
Except the drills. Drills are probably the only traversal tool that can really be used as a weapon. Then, actually, no, I think only the flare gun and the drills can be used as weapons. Platform gun. I guess the platforms can be used as a weapon if you have microconductive overclock. Whatever that one's called.
Weapon ready. You spit acid, while I spit bullets.
And I don't think gunner zipline can deal damage in any capacity. There's food for thought.
Better than flying.
I'm just moving around so I don't get hit by anything.
Acid spitter be gone.
Plus we got a rock and stone.
You
It's
make
mandatory.
Heavy proud.
Thank you, Heavy.
Get on point, stupid!
Sweet. This is my funny little guy. He's bald. He has mega jaundice. Yeah, we got a pretty good amount of crappa, some cool amount of jandas. Got a barley bulb. Barley bulbs are cool. Probably my favorite. Sweet. Alright, that was pretty straightforward. I don't really think it was too complex. Hopefully it shouldn't have been. This isn't a lesson in speedrunning. This is just kind of understanding your role, you know, your class, the weapons you have, practicing your skills, learning a few new things. I'm gonna try and make more videos like this because I love this game and I just want to, you know, do stuff for it. So yeah. Have any ideas? Any information on things you want to see next? Don't hesitate to ask. I don't know how frequently I'm gonna make these, but yeah. Also, kick barrels into the launch bay. It's really funny.
Too many little men on this team!
Skill issue. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.